and we might have had more rain than usual here in the UK over the last few weeks. But Spain has been experiencing the worst drought ever on record, with some areas not seeing significant rainfall for 2.5 years.
Gosh, farmers are now facing strict measures to conserve their water supply, but that could have a knock-on effect on prices in UK supermarkets. Guy Hedgecote reports from Catalonia.
For half a century, the Sal reservoir has supplied water to the people of Barcelona and the surrounding area. But in recent months, it has been depleted to less than 1/10 of its capacity due to lack of rain. This church, totally submerged in times of abundant rainfall, has become a bleak symbol of the drought. Now the Sal reservoir is being emptied altogether to prevent the remaining water from being contaminated by mud. Its fish are being caught so they don't rot in the water.
So we are trying to transfer the water as soon as we can, because the quality right now in winter was good. With the spring it will become really, really bad, and try to extract all the fishes that we can find there.
This area has not seen sustained rain for 2.5 years. That's the longest drought here since records began in 1905. Local authorities have restricted the use of water for agriculture by 40%. This farmer, who produces artichokes and tomatoes, among other crops, warns that the lack of water is likely to push up the prices of these products in UK supermarkets.
I am worried because farming is my job, and if I don't have water, I end up planting fewer crops. If we can't plant as many crops, then this will mean there is less product for consumers.
Barcelona, like many towns and cities across Catalonia, is seeing tight controls on water use for everything from car washing and gardening to street cleaning. Even ornamental fountains like this one have been switched off in recent weeks. Other parts of Europe have also been suffering a winter drought, and experts warn that countries in the south are at particular risk as climate change takes effect. As well as stretching water supplies, the dry conditions have other unwanted effects. A wave of wildfires in northern and eastern Spain has burned thousands of hectares of land. The summer is still a long way off, but Spain and some of its European neighbours are already feeling the heat. Guy Hedgecote, BBC News, northeastern Spain.
Some incredible pictures there in Spain, just about the difference across the country. Carol's got the weather for us this morning, but she's also got some interesting statistics, which just put that into some context for us, Carol.
Absolutely right, John. Yes, good morning, everybody. First of all, this chart shows how much rain has fallen compared to what we'd expect on average in the last 6 months. So in the south and also the east, we've had 25 to 50% of what we'd expect on average. But look further north and west and we've had more than we'd expect. It's the same for the Balearics. Now, if we take a look at the rainfall anomalies, here's the key up here, how much rain we've had, how much we're going to get compared to what we'd expect. Look at Spain. High pressures in charge across Spain. Hardly any rainfall in the next 5 days for the areas affected by that drought. Now, we've had a dry March following on from a dry February, plus a lack of snow, for example, in the Alps. And that does mean less snowmelt getting into the rivers. And it's not just Spain that's been affected. It's parts of the south of France and also North Italy as well.